Hello everyone, how good of you to join, and welcome back to Tropico. Welcome back to, the year 2013. So we're getting very close now to contemporary times. I mean, it is contemporary times, but today's date, of course. And yeah, we have a problem, as we can see. The freighter brought in almost 200 refugees from the crisis, the meteor storm that we had, right? So this pushes us right away above 2,000 on the population. However, it will also cause a lot of unemployed people flooding in. So that is a lot of high school people and a lot of uneducated ones. And it will also cause me a bit of a problem, the house market. So the broke people at the moment, 51 there is, are homeless, of course. Lots of them are unemployed. So we do need to create more jobs. Like, it's not that easy to create so many jobs all the time. We need to have buildings for that. We need to have a purpose for these buildings. Otherwise, I'm going to pay more and more for, for people that don't do anything productive, really. So one thing would be economy hotels. That's 6 uneducated people that we can actually squeeze in there. Or I think it is at least, some very basic education there. So let's go ahead and just get us, let's see, another one we can definitely squeeze in here. Look at that. There's lots of shacks now appearing. That's of course because these people don't really have anywhere to go right now. So let's go ahead and have us some more hotels in this area, as this is going to be our big tourism industry area anyway. Build a hang gliding. The religious people want that. Traditionally speaking, Tropico has always invited people and not excluded them. No idea what this has to do with hang gliding, but okay, I will be able to fulfill that. We, by the way, also have with the meteor storm 10 fires actually at the moment, 10 of them, right? Lots of buildings are on fire. I also continue to increase my entertainment district here in Tropico City itself, right? So we have the gourmet restaurant there. We got my casinos. Both of them are very popular by the looks of it. Both of them are full. And I would like to continue, of course. We got the restaurant here. We got the cocktail bar over there. There's no one in it, by the way. So metro station is a bit further away. So I'm building another metro station here. Let's go with one of these hang glidings then right here. Of course, there was the demand for it, so why not just meet it? The aqua park is full, and we might actually have another aqua park for the area. It could be something, a yacht club. I also don't have this in the area, really. What we can see is most of my fun buildings are having full queues right now, especially all the restaurants, the casinos, of course. So this is where we probably will need to provide a bit more then. So restaurant-wise, let's go ahead. Let's actually build us, next to the gourmet restaurant. We can definitely afford this. Or also here by the beach. Build us 2 restaurants here by the beach with the restaurant park looking towards the ocean. Another aqua park over there. Don't forget, this is all also, people that can work there. And the stadium we haven't built yet. And this actually requires 12 uneducated people. So why not just go ahead for a fancy stadium? It is huge, by the way. So this is not something I can just squeeze in anywhere. We can have it out here, right? We do have the space. There is also this beautiful lake right in front of it. Of course, these houses, they will have a problem, but that's that. And let's go ahead and, use a beautiful big stadium here at the outskirts of Tropico. These houses, we could keep them theoretically. Might be possible. And I think we'll also need a metro station close to it. There you go. Alright, so people can actually go to that. Oh my goodness, the next building is on fire. It's an electricity production building once more. I do need them, so let's eagerly rebuild it. The circus was destroyed. Rebuild the circus. By the way, we also have that problem here, that promise that we made for crime, safety, happiness. So let's just check it out where it is the unsafest. Oh, yep, okay. We definitely will need some police station up here. Just see, we already have kind of like this construction district, so let's just finish it with a police station. And also, let's go ahead and also have a fire station here right away. A firefighter. Yep, let's have it like that. A bit further up there. Hang gliding finished. Religious standing increased. By the way, how's my faction standing looking? Capitalist still very bad. We did good stuff for them though. Environmentalist is at 100 now, thanks to the upgrades for the aqua parks. And conservative is also not that great. Though our general support rating is at 90% almost, so we should be fine. By the way, we definitely should also have a shopping mall in this area, as Tropicans and tourists alike would like to go for some shopping, of course, occasionally. By the way, in this case here, once more, we do have that problem with the curved roads. Let's make it like that. So this way, we should be able to at least squeeze in another park here. And, I mean, come on, that should be possible. One is fine. And that's it, right? No idea how to fix that problem. We still have a bit of room in the back here. I might actually, yeah, just use another hotel, to be honest, because what else could we have in there? The rehab center, I think this definitely needs some road connection that I can't provide in here in the middle of all the parks. Or by the way, one skyscraper hotel right here in the center by the park area. I think that actually would fit in just nicely. Let's do this. And then, of course, we continue with that all the way then to that side. And also on the back of it, we should be able to use a few more parks. And yeah, once finished, not looking so bad. We have now a bigger building in the center of it, of the center of commerce. And yep, after a while, the stadium is also finished. Let's just make this full. Increases the feature 2, or by 2. Increases job quality and increases service quality. Got a VIP tribune. And with that, Tropico has a new landmark as well, by this beautiful lake there. By the way, we could then have towards the lake like a park or something like that, just in front of it. And here I would like to continue then with that road just around that, so we have another block of housing then available to us as well. And let's just check it out real quick. Vacant homes, homeless people, it's still broke mostly. Poor also, vacant homes for the poor. We still have lots of flop houses though available. And unemployed, yeah, we still have some unemployment rate, but it's already going down significantly from the 3 digits. Another fire. Another one is the drone factory. Let's have a look at industry there. So the drone factory requires 8 uneducated people and produces drones of any type. We don't have that yet, so why not just squeeze it in into my fancy industry zone. Drone factory, do we need anything else here that we could still use? Battery plant, pharmaceuticals. We're pretty full on oil. I could afford a second one. Or we're just waiting there a bit longer. There's still a bit of room here though where we can squeeze something in. And there it is, the drone factory up and running. Let's just make here, I mean it's an industry zone, but we can still add some beauty to it. And with that, well, we do need still a customer for them, right? So they're producing now logistic drones out of batteries and aluminum. And that we can, yeah, export them of course now, which would be an easy money. By the way, what kind of quest was that? Request, build a casino. Modernize a mansion, build a roller coaster. Let's modernize a mansion once more, because with the capitalists we always need to have a good standing there. And of course, one thing that we can use the drones with is a drone to home delivery service. 6 uneducated workers once again, and this one here uses drones to deliver meals and groceries and goods right away to the people of Tropico. We can have this one, yeah, next to my drone area and my drone factory. We could also just have it somewhere here. I think that is a bit safer. Or wait a second, a bit further outside perhaps. Or let's have it in the industry zone. Yeah, let's have it in the industry zone to be honest. Up here in the back, and then we can designate an area to it where drones deliver groceries back and forth to my people. Power shortage once more, but I think... yeah, we still have a damaged factory over there. We need to repair this one ASAP. Lots of fire still from the meteor showers. So we can still send our helicopters to these areas. Stadium, full right away. By the way, those people go here for some game. They should also find some food close to it. So a fast food joint is probably not a bad idea. That we can add then a bit further outside here. I also just love how lively my tourism area is now looking, with so many people going back and forth everywhere. enjoying the good food at the restaurant, or also the hang gliding, or just going to the beach. For my tourism fun district, we have the roller coaster up there, but yeah, it's a bit empty there right now. There is still a metro station missing. Let's add this one here to the end of this road, right? So that this whole area then is also being serviced. We can make the connection as well to this area, so it doesn't look so separated. And then we still have a bit of room here for some more fun buildings. No idea. The aqua parks are always full, so we might actually go for them. Restaurants, a few more. They're always full as well, so we could go for that. Beach resort here is empty yet, but I think that's because the metro station is too far away and people don't like to walk that far. Since that fun pier is full, we might just add another one to this area, a bit further outside then. We'd also have one here, but I would like to have a bit of free beach area available there as well. People can actually also enjoy some beach. Definitely another restaurant right here in the park area. Arcades are very popular, especially among the children. Let's go ahead and have us a nice arcade then in this fun district as well. Another aqua park is tempting, to be honest. Now let's not do this. It's just too much. So about the drone delivery, let's actually implement it for my people in the center of Tropico, where most of them are living here. So I think this is a very good area. And as we can see, the drone home delivery already has all the resources in, right? So that's lots of stuff that is actually being produced in here in the industry zone. So transportation times are very short to it, and it's just basically delivering it then over. There's 10 drones already working on it, delivering meals and stuff like that. Can we do anything else? Fast food, premium meals, increases the price, needs at least 4 types of food. I think we can do this with the premium meal. Of course, the drone service, so it should be premium, and in that case does the job. There's still a tiny bit of room then back here that we can use for, I really don't know what. We'll just see a park in an industry zone. Why not? People would like to have some beauty as well in their lunchtime. And there's the drones now on the way. I mean, it's a Zeppelin really, but I think it has the drones on board, and it's dropping them below then. And yep, that's it. That was the drone delivery service now, the Zeppelin. So it is then just deploying the drones here and returns back home again. By the way, we are exporting drones now too, right? They should be visible then here somewhere. I don't see them yet, but we will definitely produce them now. There's none in production right now. Logistics drones, there's no one working here right now. But they already made profit, so they're selling this one, allow the export. And I think we just can find us then a suitable trade route for this. Batteries. Batteries, first of all. We don't have batteries at the moment, so I might actually get this to the EU. And drones. There's also cars, but we don't need that. There it is. Logistics drone. 32% increase in price to the US. There's also surveillance drones. We do have the logistics drones right now, and we can then choose other types as well, right? But let's go with logistic drones and try to export them now for a handsome price to the US. Also, 3 million credits. The money is flowing in. By the way, I haven't checked it yet. There's not that many people in the skyscraper hotel, though it is making profit even though it's not full. We have a couple of options here to improve that. First of all, oh, alright, never mind, it's full. That's it, the latest tourist trip was actually making this one full. This also explains why it's making so much profit. Also a very interesting hobby. A lot of people like to just walk on the beach. I couldn't imagine. Holy cow, I can't believe that. Look at that. 2,800 logistic drones we have right now in the storage. What is going on there? I was expecting a bunch of them, but not like almost 3,000 now. What is, why is it not being delivered to my airport? Because this is basically where we do need to have it, right? We have the logistics drones here. Oh, 2,500 were already exported, so that is at least something. And last time I checked, I should not have it on import only though, because this could have ticked, but it's not ticked, so it is still allowed for export there as well. So in that case here, Why is it not being delivered? Do we not have enough Teamster offices anymore? I think this might be one of the issues now that I'm facing here. It's a lot of drones, to be honest. Alright, it really could be the problem though, right? So let's go ahead and build us another Teamster office. We definitely don't want to slack in this area, and I can just build right one here. We are also going to upgrade this to the second shift, and of course we are making the loose load limit there, as I still love that that option that we have available there. This should really do the trick now, and yes, there's more now getting over here, right? Right? Yes, some 2,100 drones are now in it, and with that, the expected revenue jumped by another 40,000 to 310,000. I just love exporting. Next up on my list is, well, some wonders that we should be focusing on. We got a few interesting wonders available there to us in 3 stages, right? So the first one we already have, that was the Stonehenge stuff. And now we can look at something a bit more modern, perhaps. So we got the Commando Garrison, Spy Academy, and Cyber Operations Center still available to us. Alright, I would like to go for something different this time. I would also like to do an achievement here, the fairy tale achievement that you can do in Tropico 6, and that is getting the Taj Mahal. So that's the one here. Also, it has a really nice bonus. The every dead citizen bequeaths their fortune to the state of Tropico. I like that a lot. And don't forget that the main bonus here, of course, is the tourist rating. We want to get this higher. And the second building, the second wonder that I would like to get is Neuschwanstein Castle. And this is actually pretty nice. Tourist vacation time and tourist fees are increased. Tourists stay longer, and also increases the tourist rating. Let's go ahead with Neuschwanstein Castle there as well. I still have the market manipulation. Let's actually get rid of that. And after the current one, we go into heists once more. We still have then this area available to us with a Colosseum, for example, or also the Statue of Liberty. I'll just see what I go for that. In that case, we definitely want to get higher though on the rating. Right now we're at 79. And I think with the wonders we can push it to 90 there easily, for more sexy tourists, that is, of course. Now in the tourist district, let's just check out my overall space that I still have. And as I can see, most of my hotels are now really filled, right? We also got a lot of service buildings here, like the beauty farm, that are completely busted. So there's so many people going in there. There is no more room available, and they're making us a nice profit there as well, right? For something that we just built, it's just nice to see that it is being approved by my very critical citizens, that is. Now what I can see though is we got a lot of homelessness right now. 87 poor is primarily here the homeless problem, and well off. Some of you have been asking how broke people cannot be broke anymore, or well actually get into homes. That is if you provide jobs, right? So they need to have some income here, or we're just going to have the free housing edict. That would be possible, so everyone has housing. Then there it is, right? Everybody can get into houses. However, I don't like the idea of this too much, and I really don't want to get closer or deeper into communism there, and also make my capitalists more angry. They already don't like me that much, so we're not doing this. However, we're going to send a helicopter. Nah, just kidding. However, we're going to provide more housing, of course, and more jobs. And for the poor, we still should get a few more things out. I really like the flop house. It does look stately. It does look modern. And also, it is a very good quality housing for these people, right? So let's squeeze in some 2 more here by the stadium. Also, for the better people, so well off, we also have lots of homelessness. We could provide that with some more apartments, by the way, here with the flop houses. Let's have some parks in between. They're just very important overall to increase your general housing quality. And I might also then just have tenements. Nah, we don't need tenements. Another modern apartment. I really don't want to squeeze in too many more skyscrapers. I feel like we have quite a lot of them now in this area. And it's getting a bit tricky, of course. I mean, we could have this one here finished, to be honest. That is a nice park then, right? A nice skyscraper park. Let's do this. Let's have another one here. And another one here. And then we have the road going to the other side. And in between, just a nice park or something like that. Let's move the substation. Do I actually still need this in the area? I don't think so.
You act with great conviction.
We produce the pharmaceuticals. 5 conservative standing. I very much appreciate that. Let's get rid of it. What could possibly happen? And now we still have full coverage, right? It was not necessary there anymore at all. Instead, we can just have something beautiful in it, like a nice park, right? Like this. And then that's a bit too big there for my taste. Yeah, just some normal park, I guess, like this. Just make sure that we have a nice path then to the center. There you go, with a nice fountain in the center, right? Definitely want to have that to increase also the rating. And here we also have space beside my shopping mall that we definitely keep there in the area. So I can also just go ahead with some parks there as well. We don't need to have a restaurant everywhere. Cities have parks, and we should provide that to fill in those gaps. I feel like that cathedral doesn't really belong in there anymore. We don't need to rig the election. We have almost 100% approval rating. No, we are totally not in a dictatorship here, right? Absolutely not. We are Tropico, a free paradise for everyone. Where should I get that cathedral? I really feel like it doesn't belong into my modern district, really. We do have space over there, close to the apartments, I think. That would be fitting. The parking garage, let's move this a bit further over, but still keep it in the area. We definitely want to have it there, close to my apartments. And that park, let's also move that away. And with that, we have lots of space where we should easily be able to squeeze in that cathedral. There you go. I feel like that is better. And boom, we have a bit of room available again. And there's the mine. Let's keep the mine there for now. And go ahead and have some houses around it. We still need more houses, right? I could go ahead with apartments or with some flop houses that kind of like are acting like a border or something like to that. Honestly, I would kill for the ability to plant trees. Unfortunately, we can't do that. So I can only have parks everywhere where I want to have some buffer. And then we have those flop houses here, right? And you don't even see the mine anymore at some point because it's just getting integrated into my living district there. We definitely want to keep it though, right? For the iron that comes out of that. And we need the steel ultimately. I also feel like I have to move the fort a bit further outside for now, right? And also the Teamster office to make room for a few more modern buildings that we can then add as well. So we got this area available then. There is a bit more space coming up here. We still got those houses, to be honest. I feel like yeah, let's keep them for now. That's fine. So far so good. Tourist district is coming along as well. The same goes with the city. We're nearing 4 million and also on our way to 3,000 population. Stay tuned.